right, so a Rockstar employee from India, again, where a lot of people are employed, has just leaked new details about working on GTA 6. And we haven't been getting a lot of info, but this one is huge. That's why you need to listen to it. Now, Rockstar, yeah, it has been having some sort of hidden stuff behind closed doors, but a new Rockstar Games review of Glassdoors from an employee working on GTA 6 says they're expected to complete tasks that usually take 5 to 6 months in 2 to 3 months. And obviously, I've been talking about how Rockstar and GTA 6 are in early polish. And I said how it's really in final stages. And this leak came from India a few months ago, or actually just a few weeks ago. And now we have another leak coming from India again. Seems like, work schedule has been hectic since last month and they're working overtime. The last few weeks have been a toll on their mental health. Some colleagues had to work till 3 a.m. in the morning after completing their shifts. And yeah, it is pretty bad when GTA 6 is about to get released, but you gotta understand, these things are once in a lifetime opportunity. But he also said free food is nice. There is growth, but limited, which I don't quite understand since he gave it like 2 stars and he could have given it probably more, but I didn't understand what it means the growth is limited. It's like you work, as a QA analyst and then suddenly stop being a QA analyst, like stop being this is something that he did also share that most of the people did not. You get to work on the most anticipated entertainment project in the world. Again, he is aware of what he's working on. He wasn't working on some random project, but then he also gave negative reviews. So if you complain to HO8, it's useless. Advice to management, I joined working here in the previous year, but the last few weeks have been a toll on my mental health. Please be lenient on us, we are humans too. And obviously, I do understand him about GTA 6 and how important this is, but we gotta look at how and what is next for GTA. Like, this has been a massive, massive problem right now. GTA 6 has taken a mental toll because they're literally polishing these games into final stages. And I feel like, yeah, this is a big problem, but they're also probably getting paid for all these hours. It's hectic. It's hard. That's why GTA also affirms why it was delayed multiple times. Insider Kiwi Talks confirmed this is the case at the studio in India. So again, Rockstar India, which had the biggest numbers of employees at the company. We also saw how they're hiring playtesters recently, which I told you guys in another video. They are, in fact, doing and hiring playtesters in Bangalore, India. So Kiwi, sorry for disturbing you. You have heard anything about crunch in India? What you call a crunch is just a normal day-to-day to work to India. So 100% yes, lol. So he's basically saying it's pretty normal what they were up to. India isn't known for work-life balance, and I spend a lot of time there to family and friends, and I know how crazy they work. And it seems, pretty obvious that this is what's happening in India by itself. The management is not so lenient, and I do understand, yeah, it's very hard. I also feel like they're pushing the projects out more. Rockstar is working on GTA 6 all around the world, not just in a single location. And, this being worth $3 billion, it definitely makes sense they're probably outsourcing a lot of polishing, a lot of late-game products, while they're focusing on more core mechanics and the ones that need more artistic skills. That's why projects are getting out there. I'm not too sure if he's going to reveal any leaks. Probably he cannot. But seems like the most info we are getting is from there. And it's pretty obvious that right now it's in full speed ahead. And if Rockstar would be delaying it again, they wouldn't be pushing it so much for it to be finished. They would just kind of say, okay, let's release it and that's it. But it seems like that they have made some pretty big reveals and they are on schedule that it will not get delayed again in November. So this is probably good news for anyone looking out there, and not so good news if you want to work at Rockstar, because yeah, the situation right now, if you're going to release the most important game of probably the decade, if not even the century, like the next 50 years, then yeah, obviously this is going to be a big, big problem. So just so you guys know, out there, I'm going to keep you guys updated on this channel. Subscribe and like for more. I think as final remarks, we should realize that one of the most important factors here is May 21st. That's when the earnings call comes out, and that's something that I'm going to be talking about in another video. But marketing starting in June makes about 60% chance of it happening. So I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys updated.